You know, when I found out that I was going to be doing this game, this is exactly what I pictured. I knew it was going to be very exciting. A lot of, new faces and improvements from players. And that's one of the things that Sulit has also improved.
Tack serving. Good serve. Lambs to Solomon. Good dig. The bump to AC Minor. A great hustle here from NU. They go to the Guzman from the left pin.
UST 16-13. Happy to have you with us for the live and exclusive coverage of UAP Season 87 Women's Volleyball. Sulit.
Lasal now 8 points up. Biggest lead. The numbers of Angel Canino. She's at the cusp of double digits. You mentioned that she has been scoring in the 20s. Lian de Guzman. That's more like it for Lian.
A good response for de Guzman.
Duncan spike of the set brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong. Quick. That's better. Like we said, yung mabilisan.
Faster pace.
And let's take a look at that. Duncan spike of the set. Brought to you.
Sharp serve. Good receive though. Famulagan will push. The counter for AC.
Once again, and getting it over and getting that point.
Veterano, Lian and AC.
It is 10-6 now, the biggest lead of the match, and a free ball for Ateneo. Tax chooses de Guzman. De Guzman puts it away for Lian. That is her third point already.
The energy that Lian de Guzman is showing. And such a good setup on the part of Takako for giving her that half block.
Tax. Pepito again with that first ball. Ooh, overset there. That's in. It's a great adjustment by Zay Pasha.
No one was there to get it. Great adjustment, great adjustment.
Guiding that ball to that corner.
Fujimoto to Pasha and Zay Pasha. There it is. What a point.
Just take a look at that attack once again. In between the two blockers.
Again, going back to their first encounter, it was a 5-setter.
Yep. It's a long match.
From the back row, Pasha, stopped by Ubaldo. Ooh, now it is an offensive block by Chuatico.
Both from offense and defense. Not the best angle there for Petalio, going for the taller block. They're down by 4. It's a good one. Ubaldo to Eliarina. They go to AC Minor, right on the dot.
What an look at that replay here. Tax Fujimoto perfectly sending that ball to AC Minor. Going to that zone 6.
Watch this game on any device in the Philippines or abroad on the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now. Now back to you, Billy and Michelle.
Ira Haboneta, one of the powerhouses here for the UP Fighting Maroons, currently averaging 11.7 points per game. Let's go back to this match. Another one from AC Minor.
Such a good setup for
that starter possession, allowing her to contribute more points for her squad.
Meantime, Fujimoto coming up with all sorts of different plays, keeping her opponents guessing. Good reach there by de Guzman, blocking, coverage coming from AC Minor. Free ball. Fujimoto, quick! And that's Chuatico, that's her second point on that quick set.
Has been highly efficient here, scoring in every opportunity given to her, and that's something that Ateneo.
Bayan. Wow, that's a nice one. Right on the line for the lefty Tsunashima.
Hitting that zone 1. Hitting it through the smaller blocker, actually.
Yeah, she's going to be important because Sophie Buena did not start.
The teams need to learn from the first set loss, the second set loss, here in the third set. You have to realize the blocking is on point, so you need to cover. We saw...
That's actually the average of Bet Hilongo. Sulit pinabawi.
Perfect anticipation so far for Lasal.
And that one got away. And this is what Ateneo needs more of. And see, we've seen her from her beginnings here in volleyball. She just continues to work on her game. But wow, Chuatico is just getting started.
What's changed here for Ateneo? It's a decisive set for them so far.
It's really, I think, all the attacks compared to the second set. And their adjustment with AC Minor being the middle.
This defensive block is brought to you by AIA, formerly Phil M Life. 9-point lead opened up. AC Minor back.
Definitely, it's good that she's starting strong for Ateneo.
Yeah, feeling ko inalalayan muna yung ankle na yan. But now, obviously, as we know, Ateneo undermanned. As that is that ace with that fracture. Still gutting it out, and now a healthy as Minor right in the middle, as my partner Fifi mentioned. Sulit. Let's look at this Hyundai move of the set. Move of the game brought to you by Hyundai Stargazer X exceeds expectations.
18 serving 22. Italia, one-handed set. The Famulagan, not that time. And slight miscue from Ateneo. Bangayan.
No coverage on the side of UE.
Once again, because this defensive block is brought to you by AIA, formerly.
AC Minor, this time picked up by Ubaldo. Broken play. Tange! Binalik lang ni Chuatico. Let's take a look at that one more time. That one brought to you by AIA, formerly Phil M Life.
The contact was also a bit low here
for Ateneo. A lot of grit. FEU is showing. Slight attack from Chuatico. Gian Chuatico, he has been doing a great job both offensively and defensively. And I'm also very excited
for UP. What a sequence here. Minor. De Leon.
What a block!
Such a good block for Ateneo. You have two middles blocking you in that.
And again, the quick sets. We're seeing a lot of those from Tax today. Hamili, double block. What a save by Shaina Nitura. Fujimoto, back set. Lian, perfect! Placement shot by Lian de Guzman.
there for Lian de Guzman.
And that Hyundai move of the set of the game brought to you by Hyundai Stargazer X. Exceed.
You know, Boom, talking about Faisa Gaisay and Shaina Nitura, these two players coming from the same high school back in Adamson. And now here in the seniors level, you know, I'm really excited to see how their connection will be playing out today.
Feeling good today. You can obviously see that. Good serve from Belen. Fujimoto finds Minor. Right on the money for AC. A much-needed point for the Blue Eagles.
Yeah, you like the adjustment. Look at that. Better pass. One-on-one.
11-all. There's nothing like being in a venue. No?
Yeah.
Listening to everything.
All the comments, all the cheers.
Ang saya eh.
You can feel it right now. Lian de Guzman and AC Minor has heated up here.
Lead now with the LSU as Shavana Laput puts up that jump serve. Whoa! And the answer by Chuatico. Ateneo.
Activation from the middle there. That's the reason why they need to improve their passing and digging, because they have a capable.
AC Minor with the answer. Reyes with a pickup. Alaluan again playing smart. Oh, look at Pax with the anticipation. Laput, cross court.
Dig.
Minor with the finish. Oh, we like this rally. Another chance here for Ateneo. Another broken play. Minor will go. Lasal with a rebound. Ang taas ng bola. Kuha ni Arroyo. That's 3 times for Minor. 3rd time's a charm for AC Minor.
Rally, just digging all the balls and finding all the attackers that can score, but AC Minor adjusting mid-air, seeing that hole.
Just like that, UE has opened up a 4-point lead. Ekalia, back set, Bangayan. It's been good blocking for the Blue Eagles. Another great block. Jihan Chuatico. Brought to you by AIA, formerly Phil Am Life. That's 3.
Jazz reverses to Kian. Denied! And after leading by 6 points, Ateneo is in the lead. Defensive block. Brought to you by AIA. Rethink Healthy with AIA. That is Sobi Buena.
Both teams really have to focus on serve receive this game.
Chance ball. Easy over to Ateneo. Down 2. Dax reverses to Minor, who puts it away. What a set.
Great setup by Tax Fujimoto. She has been really great at reading the opponent's blockers.
You also see.
So this is a good start here for UE. And again, the question would now be if they would be able to sustain it.
Well, there's the answer from Ateneo, courtesy of Ivana Sulit.
We're talking about FEU, who is in a good position here in 3rd place in the second round, but they have to keep polishing their game because they're gunning against teams like NU. We're going to be up there in the top 4 as well. The defensive block you're seeing brought to you by AIA, formerly Select.
First favorite coach, her father. And so when Jers flew back here in Manila to dive back to work, she's inspired, determined, and fueled to face the Ateneo Blue Eagles today. Watch this game on any device in the Philippines or abroad, only on the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now. Back to you, Billy and Julia.
Rest. Anyway, this Dunkin spike of the set is brought to you by Dunkin, pasalubong ng bayan.
Chuatico serves. Mangilumotan. Tumunares is blocked on her face, and this offensive block is brought to you by AIA, formerly Phil Am Life. She finally had one.
Biggest lead we've seen all game long. Ateneo with now a 6-point advantage. As we take a look at the defensive block brought to you by AIA, formerly Phil Am Life. Every aspect of their game just
End of set 2.
Yeah.
You're just completely in shambles here in set 3. But that's also the beauty of volleyball. Ano? Talaga hindi mo alam eh.
You know, volleyball is also a game of adjustments, and seems like Adamson has adjusted really well to them. Taking a 1-point lead for NU. Maaya to serve. Fujimoto, quick one to Jian. That's a tough job.
Sa gitna. Oh! Miscalculation.
That's a better first ball. Liana Guzman will go up again, just finding the hole there. Donut hole created by DLSU.
Sulit for being a good decoy there. Only one blocker for De Guzman. Lapot was not enough. No attempt.
Floater. Good first ball from Liana Guzman. She goes for the attack. Cross court. Picked up by De Leon. This should be easy. Oh, scramble on the Ateneo side. Reyes sends it over. Arroyo was there. Lian will go again. Smart play. Take a look at that. Hyundai move of the set. That move of the game brought to you by Hyundai Stargazer X. Exceeds expectation.
UE trailing by 1. The set to Lian de Guzman.
Giving Lian de Guzman a one-man block. Lian just taking advantage of that, hammering that down.
See Minor changing positions this year. Good serve. Jazz. And a dig from De Guzman, saving that ball. It's a free ball for UP. Limotan opens up. It's underneath. Mishit. Buena. Welcome back.
Wow.
Hit by Pia Abu there.
She gets to serve 7-3. Reverse to Minor, who counters with her own massive swing.
Few points to go. Of course, for UE. They want to catch up, but a service ace by Alex.
FU still in the lead by just a point. Pasok! Yeah, and we see Monares really...
A lot of that to share. This report is powered by Emerald. Now back to you, Billy and Julia.
Thank you so much for that report on Sobi Buena Vixen. Right on cue, she scores a point after.
As we mentioned in the pregame, she was Ateneo's top scorer in that last match against UP. So good momentum for her.
Pasha to serve. That's inside. Not the best of decisions here for Joan Monares.
Really makes use of the two liberos. They really lean on one another, analyzing their mistakes and learning to play according to the system with the help of one another. For Fiona, she told me that Sarah really became an inspiration for her.
Humility. She was a humble player.
And she even talks about the Lady Bulldogs in tears,
Oh, good save!
A bit of a scramble there. And Insub will save the ball. Chance for Ateneo. AC Minor!
Oh, what a dig!
Oh, what a dig there by Labs Lamina. Montoro!
What a serve.
Great serve there.
And a free ball for Ateneo. They open up to Tsunashima. Down by Huegos. Morty sent back. Chuatico sends it back.
His blocker is reading that very well. No coverage on the side of Adamson there.
4 set points.
Well, even the best server is having her way, and that's bad news for Ateneo. They've got to pass better like that.
That's from Gian Chuatico, our birthday girl yesterday, and one of the rookies here who really stepped up.
Longo checks with the assistant coaches where to serve. They go back to Arroyo. De Guzman again, denied. Easy ball here. Angge, cross court.
Great dig.
Yeah. Great dig on the other side too. Swipe. Pasha says, I'll take it. De Guzman rolls it to the other side. Pepito.
Bring here into this game the variety of her attacks. Off-speed attack works for her, slowing things.
Tax going to AC Minor. Tit for tat. AC Minor, we know she has that in her. Last game, she was the top scorer against USC with 13.
Coach Serio's system, playing with good teammates and feeling the constant support of the Ateneo community and the Cebu Nation, she realized that she's found her home in Katipunan. Now with more UAAP games under her belt, Jihan has grown into her role, telling me that the initial pressures of playing in such a big stage as the UAAP has eased. And she told me that she's really learned to focus on her game. With that growth...
5 points for Gian Chuatico. 1 point away. Van Bangayan, that is inside. What a response.
One more time. Chuatico was just on that block, coming from that explosive attack just previously in the first set, because honestly, they will really be needing it to be consistent.
Monares is checked.
Hard.
Defensive block.
Through.
Sorry about that, Mitch. Defensive block brought to you by AIA. Rethink Healthy with AI. Angge. So he spins that ball to the side. That's a good counter. AC Minor, if she gets a perfect set.
Saktong-sakto sa kanya. AC Minor just hitting that ball. And as you can see, medyo, ano pa siya, medyo...
Ivana Sulit will serve. One of the better servers here for Ateneo. Back row attack, no good. They're gonna choose Pasha, waiting for it, adjusts. Mangilimutan. And that's to be a point for the Blue Eagles as we turn it over to Cheska Ramos of UP. Go ahead, Cheska.
Meanwhile,
Francis Morty is back after 2 games after a much-needed rest from a minor mishap in their previous training. This report is brought to you by MWell. Now back to the panel.
Thanks so much for that. And that's right. This Barbie really getting ready to make a bigger difference.
Yeah. You know what? Yung NU, right now, it's like Coach Sherwin probably said, I have somewhere to be. Can you just
speed things up a little bit?
You see everybody just swinging and hitting.
And you see, there's no go-to. It's just everyone, whoever, talking about that targeting.
214 points all in all in season 86. The #1 scorer for Ateneo. Corner pocket for the rookie.
On Sunday, April 27.
After Holy Week.
Yeah, pretty long time from now. So, madami pang pwedeng mangyari. A chance for our teams to reset and regroup. Unforced error, 16 for NU, 10 for Ateneo. And much needed point. This defensive block is brought to you by AIA, formerly Philam Life.
And you know, players know that.
I'm sure it's amazing, Sergio, also. That's amazing. In a sarcastic way.
Yeah.
Ilongo on the counter-attack. Pepito was there for the up. Try again, and this time an offensive block.
She had 11 points that game against UST.
Oh, and Ateneo really needs breaks like that. Lian de Guzman doing everything she can for Ateneo.
With the help of the encounter of these two teams, like we said, different circumstances for this second round for Ateneo LaSalle. Oh, the joust won by Pasha. Another chance here for Tax to set up. Zay again. That falls in.
I think with AC Minor, I think she just needs to get her tempo with the sets and that connection once again.
Malingit. Doug. Minor from the opposite side was checked. Bangayan. Blocked by Chuatico.
Chuatico manning that cross-court block.
Sent it all the way back.
Fully loaded with health features for as low as 2,499 pesos. Download the MWell app, register, and buy your UAAP watch from the eShop. Now back to you, Boom and Michelle.
Ateneo today, they're in the lead, 5-3. Chuatico with the smackdown at the net. They've been gritty the whole season.
And this is what's important. No? Even though you're down 2 sets, you still have to show more of that, more of those blocks.
They take over the lead.
Look at that. Zay Pasha just perfect at the net.
And we had Ira Haboneta there with a tip.
And the last time that UP won against Ateneo was back in season 80.
I'm pretty sure Adamson did the same thing also and just really study what it's like for Ateneo with this new unit. Service ace, there's nothing you can do about that. It's a big dome, the Smart Araneta Coliseum will be home to our Saturday edition of UAP 87.
It's like a bomb over a bomb. That bomb of a serve, that bomb of a free gift for Alinsug.
A bomb connection. AC Minor will try to answer back.
Oh, what a save!
What a save there by Alyssa Solomon. Fujimoto to AC once again.
Mad scramble.
Mad for defense of NU. Ateneo tries Montoro. Oh, Lian de Guzman. She was waiting for that moment.
Ball alive.
Talk about the defensive.
Integrate themselves into the UAP. And a service ace.
Good serve there.
Again, pulling away in the end. A Cetaphil fast serve. Sensitive skin needs 15 essential ceramides.
For that, it looks it.
3-point lead now for NU, taking control of this first set. They reverse to Lian. Lambs finds Vanch again, challenging the blockers. Another reverse to De Guzman. They're gonna call it inside. It drops in.
They call the net violation on Vanch Alinsug.
But it was still inside.
But it was inside.
Girl was averaging 14.6. Oh, welcome to the game, Reg Jurado.
For Ateneo, and Ateneo, this is the kind of start they want. They only have 11 players on their squad.
And a good dig by Leon de Guzman. Pasha will go up, getting past the taller blockers.
One of the power hitters of the Blue Eagles. And that is inside 2 straight points. And let's remember, in that timeout, Coach Serio specifically was talking. There's that ace. So great the players respond the way they respond after.
You really felt and still saw a little bit of the morale of Ateneo, still down from the injury. Of course, Giselle announcement of J-Lo not going to be part of the season. As you look at the Cetaphil fast serve, sensitive skin needs 15 essential ceramides.
Naglalabanan sila ng lakas ng palo.
From the back, that's in!
Alam mo na agad na patay. She wanted to get that point.
And no blockers, an open block.
Contact with the ball is very fast, so you want to maximize that by giving fast sets, so the blockers have not established themselves.
And that's something truly they'll be working on for the next couple of games. Take a look at this Montoro yet again. Oh!
Good save.
Rookie leaving NU scrambling. De Guzman again. We're talking about it's not always from the left in. That drop seems to be working.
A 2-all. The next gets us going.
Good bump set there.
As you
Good
noticed,
coverage.
Yep, AC Minor getting the nod as an opposite spiker this year. No coverage there, as Morty is denied. 3-2.
It is a 3-point lead now for the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Take a look at the unforced errors. We have 4 for ANU, just 1 for Ateneo. So a lot of composure and focus being shown by the Blue Eagles. This defensive block is brought to you by AIA, formerly Bill Amlac. And that must feel good if you get to block someone like that.
For many, many reasons. UST getting the first point here. The youngster, Chuatico, able to find that corner open.
And we talked about this, the active. Aside from going up against a behemoth team like De La Salle.
So a lot to work on here for Ateneo, but they are off to a great start. The net defense has been on point of these 2 players that help La Salle a lot, especially in their big games.
Minor now, that's better from AC Minor.
Thank you so much, Angge. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I'm sure she's extra motivated.
It's the life of UE, always smiling, but Cetaphil fast serve, sensitive skin needs 15 essential ceramides. Face the game with a healthy, hydrated skin. Cetaphil.
Pressure's there, but I'm sure she'll do great.
Good serve from Lian. Open and Minor sending it back. Defensive block brought to you by AIA. Rethink healthy with AIA. Ateneo defeated UST in UAP volleyball was season 84. That's with your teammate Faith Nisperos and against Ea Laure. Those matchups are always nice. They were always competitive. They're always spicier, even if Ea and Faith are not here anymore. Look at this, Minor putting
Crucial
it away.
parts of the game. Tax. Duzay. AC. Bangayan will try. Picked up by Minor. They'll have to send that over. Ateneo. Bangayan. Pasha. What an angle there. Cepada could not kill that one. Chotico sent back to her. Italia. Long rally ongoing. Kai. Jihan Chuatico.
by Jihan. Understatement. Truly, it'd be an understatement for that, but yeah, the physical toughness of the Mighty Mouse herself.
Petali really has that elevation.
And again, a chance here for Ateneo to set up. Chuatico stopped. Miranda will go to Jers one more time. This time the blockers of Ateneo are there. Again, the rallies. De Guzman can't get a point.
Defense versus defense.
There's Batalio again. Off speed. Broken play for Ateneo. That's a tough serve. Or tough set, rather. Good rally.
No one's giving up.
Nope. Labas ba? Pasok, sabi ng lines judge. Ba din, na-PC nitong dalawang kupunan.
Test of endurance for both teams in that sequence, but AZ Minor with the best decision.
Ateneo only has one error so far. It's starting to pile up here for the Lady Tams. Petalio avoiding the blockers. Fujimoto back set to De Guzman. They go to Jers. De Guzman again! That was a good save from Pons. Chance. Ateneo, Buena. Nothing. Babalik sa FEU and the point.
Great read there by Lian De Guzman. Look at that replay. That set up to the middle. You see a single block there by Lian De Guzman. So this is going to be important for Ateneo and of course for UE, because the goal always would be not to have 0 wins, you know, as you end one round.
Tax to De Guzman. Ekalia was there for the cover. Bangayan. De Guzman will try again. Van. Checked. Ekalia to Van again. Long on here. Sipada. De Guzman will set up AC from the back row.
Still no go, and they go to Van once again. Still no score. Ball still alive.
De Guzman.
One more try for Van.
Tax to Zay.
And you can feel the frustration already. Ball is still alive. This is a free ball. What will UE do with this one?
Ekalia goes to... Opportunities like that, Ivy.
That was... Well, that error would really...
AC Minor, this time handled by Ubaldo there. Tagaod will go. Good anticipation by Chuatico. Minor again.
Great dig
by Petalio. And here's a chance for Ateneo. Pasha going cross court. What a pickup there by Encarnacion.
Long rally.
And it continues. With no end in sight, it seems. Oh, no. Minor says enough is enough.
Minor from the right pin. She has been unstoppable, as you mentioned, Chicky. A scoring machine really here.
For her, because she is not the tallest of players as well. So appreciate that effort from Petalio. Buena adjusts. Slide attack is no good. Buena again, denied. Good cover from Cortez. Jers. We got a rally going on here. And they're going to choose Petalio again. Great defense from Ateneo, from both teams, actually popped up. Bakanke from the back, dug up. Another chance for FEU. Still nothing. And that was Probably one of the longest rallies we've witnessed here from Zay Pasha as she ended that rally.
What a great finish to that long rally by Zay. Umaabot sa ganung point.
It's really a test of character also for these two squads. Ivana Sulit will get a point of her own. They're up by 2. Talking about Ateneo.
Ivana Sulit manning that hit, that tip from Cassie Earing.
And this offensive block is brought to you by AIA, formerly
our boss Miko Halili also enjoying the action here at the Big Dome. Oh, that's a quick response. Good timeout for Coach Serio. Really been delivering.
And the timing as well of the sets of Tax Fujimoto.